Wow. Fun city. Talk about a flip-flop philosophy. First you get your ass chewed by the city manager, way out of line, and he should be forced to listen to the tape over and over again. Now let's really talk to you about electricity. Let's talk about water. You've got before you an item that you all warmly embraced, except for Dr. Gordon, and I'm very disappointed in you, Bob Frutos, where people are using reclaimed water are going to pay about 85% of the potable water rate. Chew on that a little bit. Doesn't taste bad. You also supported a sewer service charge. On our sewer service charge, we pay for treating the water, don't we? We've got a general manager who's told us that he's having to dump that treated water down the channel because we have no place to put it. See the parallel here between electricity and water. So you're paying us, and we're going to pay more to treat the water, whether it goes to Hyperion or we treat it here. We're paying. Now, that water, we're then selling, that same water, we're using it a second time, and we're selling it to people for 85% of the potable water rate. At the same time, we're dumping it down the channel. Chew on that a little bit. Now, we want people to trust us. We want the public's confidence. And some of you are saying, oh, but when people turn the light switch, they expect the lights to come on. Of course they do. We've paid for that. Now let's think about what Emily said tonight. That's the fun part. Think back the budget last time, when some of you indicated, including Jess Telemontes, that you might not support a rate increase. That guy, Smiley here, Mr. Scott, gave you a whole laundry list of things at City Hall that are going to have to be cut. Remember? That wasn't affecting the light switch, except at City Hall. And all those employees for redevelopment that are still on the payroll. But think about it. When Gabel-Luddy gave her pitch, she was very disappointed that people on the council voted against rate increases before and had trouble with it. And what did she say about all the services that would have to be cut? She didn't talk about linemen being laid off. She didn't talk about clerks. She didn't talk about raises or no raises for the general manager and the executive staff. Gabel-Luddy, with her own words, it's on the record tonight, talked about cuts here at City Hall, which definitely proves to the people of Burbank that are watching all of you that you've been shaking them down on their utility bills to subsidize City Hall. Now, to a certain extent, they've been willing to accept that. But now, what happened just last year? While you were debating this, your attorney was handling a case where somebody sued us. Before that, we had a guy named Polskamp who wanted to tax water flat out. Remember? I do. So all of a sudden, we were subsidizing, taking money out of the water fund and giving it to Scott to spend. Now, we don't have to do that anymore, do we? Because you settled that lawsuit. So what did the city come up with? They want to charge the utility for running the pipes through the city streets. Now let's think about this, ladies and gentlemen. We own the street. We own the pipe. We own the water. We own the utility. And we own City Hall. Why? Since 1911, when this city was formed, would we start charging the utility to run water through the streets of Burbank? Why? This is phony. Some lawyer came up with this. Please think about what I'm saying. I know you've already voted, but think about what you've done. You didn't do this to save the utility. You did it to subsidize City Hall further, by hook or by crook. And it's wrong. It was wrong to do it before, and it's wrong to do it now. And Gabel-Luddy copped out to it.